After its initial announcement in November 2020, All Elite Wrestling's first official licensed video game, AEW Fight Forever, is set to release on June 29th. Published by THQ Nordic, it's coming to Xbox Series X and S, PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Let's look at 14 things that you should know before jumping in. Roster. In terms of wrestlers, the roster for AEW Fight Forever is pretty packed with the likes of Adam Cole, Jon Moxley, Britt Baker, Hikaru Shida, Christian Cage, Brody Lee, Brian Cage, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, Sting, Riho, Nyla Rose, Miro, Ruby Soho, Ricky Starks, CM Punk, Powerhouse Hobbs, Chris Statlander. The list goes on. There's even Cody Rhodes, complete with his Cody Vader entrance, and William Regal, who pops in tutorial messages, even though both are no longer in AEW. Notable omissions also include Tony Storm, Saraya, Daniel Garcia, and Jeff Jarrett. Yes, that Jeff Jarrett. So it should be interesting to see if there are plans to add them in the future. Gameplay. Instead of realism, AEW Fight Forever leans more into arcade-heavy gameplay. It's developed by Yuke's, which worked on the WWE 2K series. Its last major title being WWE 2K19 and is heavily inspired by WWF No Mercy, which was released for the Nintendo 64 in 2000. Hideyuki Geta Iwashita, who directed No Mercy and Def Jam Vendetta, is even on board as the director. Unique moves. In addition to various wrestling moves, some wrestlers have unique nuances to help distinguish them. IGN's final preview revealed that while many can evade attacks, MJF will instead beg for forgiveness before taking the chance to sucker punch his opponent. Then there's Orange Cassidy, who can assume his signature hands-in-pocket stance, which grants some new moves. Match types. While it's not going to have the sheer range of match types as a WWE 2K title, Fight Forever does offer a healthy selection. You have the usual singles and tag team matches, 3-way and 4-way matches, and the brutal types like ladder, falls count anywhere, and unsanctioned lights out. The exploding barbed wire deathmatch and the battle royale are also here. Weapons. Weapons are a big part of any wrestling title, but Yuke's is upping the ante by having more than 40 weapons available in Fight Forever. There are the standard bats, barbed wire bats, and tables, but there are also glass bottles, lacrosse sticks, tennis rackets, and so on. Darby Allin is known for his skateboarding antics, but anyone can pick a skateboard up and ride around, assaulting everyone with sick tricks. It's even possible to throw propane tanks at opponents and blow them up. Online modes and tag team moves. Online support is also included, with up to 4 players able to fight it out. Players can also team together in tag team matches and execute double team maneuvers using simple commands. Said maneuvers include double super kicks, double back body drops, and more. While the online features seem pretty standard, the sheer hijinks that can ensue should make for an even more entertaining fight. Road to Elite. For those keen on a meaty single-player experience, there's Road to the Elite, the career mode. After creating a custom wrestler, players are invited to double or nothing and fight to make their mark in the promotion. Various cutscenes advance the story, and there are branching paths based on whether you win or lose. It remains to be seen how deep the narrative goes, and the ultimate end goal. Character upgrades. As you compete in matches in Road to Elite, you'll also have choices on how to upgrade your character. Work out and earn skill points with tougher workouts carrying the risk of injury, or take part in minigames. More on that in a bit, for money and skill points. Press conferences will increase your energy and momentum, but you can also eat and take in the local sites, as per IGN's preview. Based on how players want to spend their days, there are benefits for each activity. Minigames. Perhaps the most bizarre yet intriguing part of AEW Fight Forever is the minigames. This isn't usually something that you see in a wrestling game, but you can take part in baseball, memory games, hogging the spotlight, rhythm games, quizzes, card games, spotting the differences between 2 images, what seems to be a Minesweeper clone, and the list goes on. Some minigames seemingly defy description, with explosives raining from the sky, skateboarding competitions, etc. It's unique and surreal if nothing else. Customization. In addition to creating a wrestler and customizing their appearance and outfit, you can also create custom entrances, arenas, teams, and movesets. The depth of these creation suites remains to be seen, and whether players can share their creation online is unknown. Daily and weekly challenges. Another part of the game that requires more information is the daily and weekly challenges. It's assumed that you can complete tasks, perhaps winning a certain number of matches or performing certain moves to earn money. Perhaps that money is spent on unlocking new customization options. Of course, none of that is confirmed, and whether challenges can provide other kinds of rewards, like new outfits and such, is also unknown. PC requirements. In terms of PC requirements, Fight Forever isn't a super demanding game. All configurations require Windows 10 64-bit, DirectX 12, and 25GB of installation space. Minimum requirements include an Intel Core i5-3550 or AMD FX 8150, 8GB of RAM, and a GeForce GTX 1060 or Radeon RX 480. Recommended requirements are an Intel Core i7-4790 or AMD FX 8530, 16GB of RAM, and a GTX 1070, Radeon RX 580, or Intel Arc A380. The resolution, performance, and graphics quality that these deliver is unknown, sadly. 4K Ultra HD on Xbox Series X. Another relative unknown is the resolution and frame rate on consoles. According to its Xbox Store listing, Fight Forever supports 4K Ultra HD on Xbox Series X and S. Different graphics modes and their performance on previous-gen platforms are yet to be revealed. At least there's smart delivery on Xbox, and purchasing the PlayStation version entitles you to the PS4 and PS5 versions at no extra cost. Season Pass. Purchasing the Elite Edition for $79.99 grants access to 24-hour early access, meaning one can start playing on June 28th. However, it also grants the Season Pass with 3 DLC packs. You get FTR's Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler in one pack, the Bunny and Keith Lee in the second, and Hook and Danhausen in the third. New minigames like Join Us, Death Race X, MJF Car Thrash, and Sloth Sing are also included. Pre-ordering either version of the game also grants access to Matt Hardy and his Broken iteration. Hey, did you know that we at Gaming Bolt upload new videos every day? Stick around, drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and let us know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future with a comment below.